Hi Libra, this is Crystal Rose at Comfy Soul, and I'm here to do your reading. So today I'm going to start with the Light Seers Tarot, and I'm going to finish with the Power Animal Oracle card deck. If you'd like to purchase either one of these decks, there'll be a link down in the description below. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find me at comfysoul.com. There's a link down there as well. So I'm going to pull some of your story out and then pull out people and situations accordingly and see what's going on from there. So right now, we have a family situation going on, whether that's you wanting to get into one or you have something going on with family. It looks like you're juggling against someone who is family or you want to be family, and you're experiencing a loss surrounding this, and I feel like your loss has to do with financial rather than emotional. So if you feel like you have a problem to solve, some sort of conflict with somebody for the purpose of beginning something financially with them, there seems to be the beginning of something happening. But what did you withdraw from after your loss? Let's see, because I see you kind of pulling back here. Why is that? Because you were pushing for something. You kept trying to talk through making something happen, and it left you broken. Why did that leave you broken? Because you're trying too hard and you're attaching for the wrong reasons. This is all very material based, and that attachment to the material is leaving you very upset. It's leaving you in a place where you are brokenhearted, yes, but that's not what you're paying attention to. You're paying attention to the loss of finances or abundance or a sense of security rather than the loss of that person, the feeling they gave you, your love for them. What else? So there's some planning involved in being able to move forward in a way that is emotionally based. That is your shadow work. That's what you have to work through. This is what the full moon is asking you to do right now, and how it's going to be moving into the middle of the month for you is facing whatever you were attaching to these people, this energy of them bringing you something back financially needs to be let go of. So let me put it in a more practical way. When people are wanting to start a business and they want to be paid, they want their sense of freedom, right? I want success, I want to make it, and I want to feel like I'm secure and I'm free to do whatever it is I want to do, right? And there's a difference between people that are making an offer and getting paid for the purpose of I marketed something and I want a return, versus people who are thank you Jesus, versus people who are serving a community and then being paid and rewarded as a result of their selflessness and their service, right? So one is attached to money as the form of return, and the other one is attached to good feelings and more than enough, and always having more always showing up by letting go and giving, by being selfless with your time, your energy, your money, not expecting something in return. Or so I'm laughing, and I said thank you Jesus, because yesterday, or the night before, 2 nights ago, I was having a powwow with Jesus, and I was given the verse from the Bible, Mark 4:11, and it had to do with why Jesus speaks in parables, so that only some will understand. And not wanting the people who don't understand to not receive that information, so that they will not be forgiven. And you would think, well, why would Jesus and or God not want someone to be forgiven? And it's something that you have to work for. So when you want real abundance, what is the true riches of being here on the planet are not in the form of money. They're in the form of love and sharing. So hold on, because I have two thoughts in my head. When you give freely, you receive a lot more abundantly. So the other story that's tied to that verse, Mark 4:11, is the one where Jesus gives 3 people coins. And so with this money, they have 3 different experiences, right? And it's based on their feeling, their emotion, and their energy. So one person loses it all, the other person gets an even amount back, and the other person receives tenfold in return. And the only reason that these different seeds were resulting in a different amount of, fruits of their labor or different growths is because they planted them in different soil. It's, how acidic or alkaline is, what's the pH of this soil? Like, are you putting love or anger? Are you putting flow or are you putting pushiness? Are you forcing avoiding feelings versus gladly accepting the feelings, even though they might be difficult, so that you can learn from them, work with them, and move through them? So I would just say use more of your heart. Do not worry about finances, home, because it's causing you to be overly attached and then alienated by these people who see your back and forth energy that's only attaching to them for a sense of monetary security. Let me look at these people on the other side, because it seems to be like a family situation. So I see a group of people working with you that are meant to be in your life, that are here serving a purpose with you, and they are closing the door because they are having a different perspective on how they view you and the energy that you are putting towards them. In other words, you were very codependent type energy on them for different reasons, all having to do with a sense of security. And at the same time, you were detached emotionally. So where they're here for you and kind of like ride or die energy, people that are like here to get your back and be here for you, they are also closing the door on, let me see what they're closing the door on. Feeling the emotional void. Your monetary attachment, stuff, home, security, money, is weighing on them so heavily that they have to walk. Because this is a fruitful bunch. These are people who understand balance. Money flows, it comes and goes, but love remains, and that's what's important. They are about creating something together and moving forward together. And your energy feels to them like, what does your energy look like? Let's see. Ooh, my chest just got tight. That's where you run. You feel like people are leaving you behind. but they're not. They're asking you to come with, and you don't want to do the work. For some reason, you refuse to focus on anything other than this financial security. And there it is again. The only mission you have is to work with others in the form of, well, maybe I can be half-heartedly happy with whatever I have and not have more. It's such a defeated energy, and at the same time learning to work with it. So I see it's a slow coming lesson. Let me see how they're responding to it right now. They're still trying to work with you. They see that you're going through your shadow work, but they're still trying to work with you and make this happen. They are very passionate about you and your journey, but they're also very passionate about moving forward, having friends, feeling good, having a good time. Like, they're so much easier to manifest finances when they're in the flow of their joy. And so if the only thing you're talking about is monetary, their energy is so much lighter regarding them making even more money and abundance and buying their own homes and doing their own things and getting their jobs and whatever it is that they're moving into financially, that it's easier for them to come by this and feel safe and secure by not having your heavy energy attached to it. So Spirit's showing me like there's a rocket and you're all in the rocket, but it's like when you're boarding a plane, you can only take so much luggage. You're bringing a lot of luggage that has to do with feeling not secure if you don't have a bunch of money, and avoiding the emotional feelings that are tied to that. They just want you to be present and not worry about money and look at what you all have together. I see a soulmate connection. I see twin flames. I see just someone really, really beautiful who knows who they are, that just wants you to lighten it up. Like, we're good, we're happy. Like, why are you so breaking my heart? You're breaking their heart. And so I think that, let me look at what their attachment is, because there's a part of them that is broken free to take care of their own sense of security. So something about them didn't feel safe with you. Let me see what that is. Oh, this fell out. You did something manipulative, deceptive, coercive is the word I'm hearing. You did something that they saw right through. They knew what you were doing, and they still love you anyway, but they're hoping that you'll get it right. They're hoping you'll get it right. What else on their side? They're waiting for you to make the choice that you're going to take all your fun, passion, adventurous feelings, the part of you that wants to run free, and they're hoping that you'll focus it on them. They have the strength to manifest that you come forward correctly, not have third-party situations hanging around, no cheating. I feel like they were afraid that you're going to leave them high and dry and penniless, because your focus was always about where's more money coming from and what can I do with it. And it didn't matter what they wanted or what they were doing or what they needed from that money or home or security or abundance. It was about rescuing you, not them. So they see something happening and they really feel a difference in their life taking place, which is focusing on love and romance and connection and coming together. I think they're hoping that you're getting the lesson and that you're going to really truly connect with them on an emotional level and be a very selfless, loving person. Like, not focused on, I have to have money to be happy. That's not happiness. That is a false sense of security that is leaving you alienated from this person and these people that love you. And how are you going to come forward? You're still holding on to that coin. I am not worthy if I don't have money. You are worthy. They see your value. You don't see your own value. There's a large community here of people that are working with you that you don't feel good enough to be around. Why are you doing that? I don't like this for you. This makes my heart hurt. Pain and loss, letting go. What are you walking away from? An old version of you? Self-confidence. Using your pride in the right way. Being a mature, vulnerable person who takes charge and acts like a real boss. There's the husband and the father that takes care of house and home, pays the bills, but then cheats incessantly, and the wife knows it and then doesn't leave because the agreement was, I'm going to, raise the kids and you're going to take care of me and I'm going to take care of you emotionally. And then there's the opposite situation where there's a true king of the home that does take care of things financially, but more so shows up vulnerable, romantic, sharing feelings, talking about things, not avoiding their emotions when they're going through something. If you see that they're reacting to you or they're upset, don't be afraid to walk over to them and say, hey, are you okay? Do you want to talk about something? Is there something I want to know? Did I do something wrong? That feels like something you would never ask with this energy that I'm seeing here. Take responsibility for your interaction with them and connect on an emotional level. Give a shit. Care about their feelings. Care about other people. Don't just care about how you feel and how money needs to show up to fulfill your emotional needs, because I promise you money will never make you happy. It won't. In the moments that you have it, you feel great because you're out there doing whatever with it, but the rest of the people around you don't see you. They see you in your corner, spending your money, doing you, not connecting with them. And when you don't have money, that leaves you broken and wondering, what value do I have to these people? Well, they didn't get anything from your money in the first place. They weren't the ones, paying off their credit card or whatever with it. That was you paying yours, right? So they've been willing to do whatever they had to do just to be with you. But you wanted to be with you. And that made them very sad. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you're getting sad as a result of not having money, but they've always been sad as a result of not having you. All right, let's get you some advice. Power animal. Let's go. Yes, there's a transformation happening with you. You're breaking through. You're breaking through this pattern of thinking that money is happiness. This is not true. Let me see how they're responding on the other side, what they're going through. They've broken free from this pain. They realize they have a choice. They don't have to be stuck to you. They can go somewhere else. They don't have to be worried about, I've spent so much time, effort, energy, money in this situation, whatever. They're willing to lose it all and let go and do whatever just to go do something else and be free of the feeling of a lack, the feeling of not being secure, the feeling of not getting love from you. They would rather be poor, living in a cardboard box on the sidewalk with somebody who adores them versus staying where it looks safe and secure, but they're emotionally devoid. They want connection, and they're willing to walk away to get that. You Yes. Beauty is everywhere. Grace is everywhere. Abundance is everywhere. Please go with the flow. Notice the blessings. Be in gratitude. Don't resist when you have feelings. Feel them and feel what beautiful things come out of those tears after you've processed. So much to appreciate around you that doesn't have anything to do with how much money you have in your bank account. Okay, and this other person, yes, they are determined to get to the other side. And I feel and I'm hearing with you through this. They're so determined still to be here for you. Don't be disrespectful. Is the word I'm hearing. Appreciate them, appreciate the situation, appreciate your current place and position as is right now. Because you could lose it all and then what? Like your house could burn down and everything, but like, would you be happier with them or without them? Could you find complete blessings and happiness in the fact that you literally lost your whole world and everything you've ever worked for and built, but you still have this person, this family, this community, those people at church, those people in your business, those, something that is foundational and really matters to your soul. Think of it that way. Every time you catch yourself wondering, where's my money, and getting really sad about it and not paying attention to the people around you, I would like you to remember the burning house. All right? What's that song? Burning down the house. Hold on, I'm actually going to look up some of those lyrics real quick. Burning down the house lyrics. Watch out, you might get what you're after. Cool babies, strange but not a stranger. I'm an ordinary guy burning down the house. Hold tight, wait till the party's over. Hold tight, we're in for nasty weather. There's got to be a way, burning down the house. Here's your ticket, pack your bags, time for jumping overboard. Transportation isn't here. Close enough, but not too far. Maybe you know where you are, fighting fire with fire. Wow, all wet, you might need a raincoat. Shake down, dreams walking in broad daylight. 365 degrees, burning down the house. Wow. This is just really letting it all go. I was once upon a place sometimes. I listened to myself. Gonna come in first place. People on their way to work say, baby, what did you expect? Gonna burst into flame. Go ahead. Burning down the house. Like, don't get caught up in things that aren't permanent. And what's permanent is love. What's permanent is the family around you. What's permanent is you and your connection with spirit and God. That is unbreakable. Okay? I'm going to leave it there. I think that you have a beautiful opportunity here to really have true fulfillment, true riches in the form of family and financial security. More money coming from you tending a soil cultivated by love. I once used to go to an organic farm around the corner from my previous home, and I noticed that his organic vegetables straight out of the ground tasted amazing and sweet and so much better than even the organic stuff that was at the local store, right? Like from local farms and things. And I asked him what it was that was so different about, his soil, his process, whatever. And you know what his answer was? He said, sometimes I come out here on a full moon, which this is the energy while I'm recording right now. I come out here on a full moon and I take my shoes off and I walk through the soil and I talk to the plants and I ground into the earth and I feel in the flow. It's basically our Farmer's Almanac. I was going to say forestry, but that's how the forest grows also. Farmer's Almanac, farming, planting, going with the flow, rolling with the seasons, and appreciate the winter and the slowdown, appreciate the summer and the opportunities, appreciate the autumn and transformation and the change and letting things go. Like, these seasons are here for a reason, and they help us bloom. And with that, I leave you here. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and sharing this. And everything you need to know is in the description below. And I wish you so, so much joy during this September through October fall transformation season. This is your season. We've got birthdays here, so enjoy it and really enjoy this new celebration of family and gratitude. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.